Hello everybody, welcome back to DokiDokiLitClub. Okay. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. If you don't remember last time, I did mess up a little bit. The story, I accidentally loaded instead of saved, so I skipped ahead to about where I was before. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard anything from Yuri since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Yuri said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Yuri's feeling aside when she might need me? I decide to visit Yuri before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over. Much like she's done with me. Much like we've done in the past. When I reach Yuri's house, I knock before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that it kind of made a habit to simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Yuri isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange for her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her room where I finally found her. Yuri? Hi, girlie. I sit down in her room. Yuri forces a smile, but it's easy to tell she's different. There's a minute of smile between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess not. Thanks for the popcorn. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Yuri's room is a mess, as it's always been. I always recognize the same stuffed animals, and a wall decorated that she has had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Weren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Yuri had already left by the time I decided that meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course! But I'm helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. This game is cursed. I mean, I hope so. It'd fit right along with my channel. Yuri stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. Thanks for the follow. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, something's wrong. You can't hide it from me. I know you too well, so... Yuri smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, girlie. Huh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sawyery! I grabbed Sawyery by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sarah gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, girlie, but you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sawyer? You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, girlie? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've really had desperation my whole life. Depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? I go to school, I eat, make friends, I make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it with me. That's what I feel like. That's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't figure out how to respond. How is it impossible for Sawyer to keep this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want me so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sawyer? Is it that you've never told me about this? It feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little bit better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, girlie. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste your effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right. That I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sawyer. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, girlie, there's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sawyer's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you come here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's what I am. That's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking once, I grabbed Sawyer's shoulders. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace. Girlie? Sawyer, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy for you. you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way, really. She hasn't hugged me back, despite my arms being wrapped around me. Sawyer's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this to me. Really, Sawyer barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sari stops putting up. Finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, girlie. The one time I'm not feeling anything was when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and it's really scary too. Sari lets me go. As she does, I let her go as well. The festival's tomorrow. Yeah. It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah? Sarah wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Yuri shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to understand, but I'm trying my hardest. That's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye and Sori exits her house. On the way home, I find myself feeling uneasy. It's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. Elastics are all tight right now. I think Sawyer is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much. We're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I approach my house to see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. You're a little early. Sorry I wasn't home. Were you waiting a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You could always have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. Yeah. Exactly. Cursed games, they belong right in my channel. I mean, why would we have anything else? Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. Did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least, I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it'll be fine. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so. That's very considerate of you. No, I would be really embarrassed if my room would be a mess while you're here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would have been even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening my desk drawer of mine. Sorry. I was thinking for some reason I was just missing out. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both her hands firmly in her lap and makes sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that we can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lighting and aromatherapy candles. Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I wanted to help take our guests to a faraway place, although many will stop just out of curiosity, and for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them waiting and wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? Not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved and kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag, pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-type object. I did some shopping on my way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles for lighting the room. I think it would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that'd be really neat. What are the wooden things, though? This? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Is that so? One of my favorite contributors is positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch at the bottom. In just a moment, a ray of thin vapor begins to spout through the hole at the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is this one for? It's jasmine essential oil. It smells a sweet, flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions, which helps you feel the flow through your energy. And you feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think it would be perfect for sharing our poems? That does sound suitable. But you don't seem to know a lot about this. So I'll trust your opinion. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write different words on each paper. We need 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will these be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon and hang them in the doorway of a classroom. Then we can fasten the paper to the ribbons and create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch people's eyes as they're passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. She giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys? Here's a marker, girlie. Thanks. You can write as many characters as you want. I'll help once you finish cutting the ribbons. Alright! Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. Carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels the long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches in the bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle makes an intricate pattern that weaves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm cutting into knives. They're so pretty. I can't help it. You don't know what it is, but the combination of the craftsmanship and the feeling of danger, maybe? What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird of this. Sorry, my parents are yelling. They always yell. You're laughing at me? No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you get about sharing. It's, well, an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, you're kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. Can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife. The handle facing. I take it, turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy, extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curiousness of its sharpness, I point the knife with my index finger. No, girlie, why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be so sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. The knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it, noticeably fidgets. You're squeamish. I'll go wash it off. Without warning, she puts her finger in my mouth and looks the wound. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, face burning up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've done. That was her voice. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. I'm not sure if I was weirded out or it took me by surprise, but I guess she was trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. Alright, you know what? I lick her index finger in return. Really? Did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew it would be a bad idea. It's not for her sweet aroma of the jasmine oil. The air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, girlie. Yuri giggles shyly. Huh? Yuri's calling me weird? I have no response for that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it's already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all on the left side. It looks better than I expected, and will be very effective as a dorker. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. I just saw something online today, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy paint tablets. Ah, that's right. One of the items Yuri asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cup too much, it'll be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use a small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put the plate to catch any of the paint drips, then breathe back into my room. Yuri? Yes? I come to see Yuri unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let me mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me, takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dripping them into the cups. She just unrolled her sleeve. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for the sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium in the front room. Neat! What are you gonna write? Well, it will be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we won't get in each other's way. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on the banner with watercolors is a lot like art class project we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. I didn't mean it like that. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like to spend time with one other person. Even if that is such a simple thing like reading. It doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that it all takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri had quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently at me. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Sorry. Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally painted on you. I'm sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back in front of her. Here. He pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Is something wrong? It's hot. Didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I started to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Just for a little bit longer. was really nice. Ah. Okay. Yeah, that's a little weird, but I guess. She looks into my eyes. There's an intense expression that I can't recognize. That I recognize from when she reads books. Almost as she's lost in her days, enveloped in her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through her slightly parted lips. What is happening? Does the aroma of the jasmine oil make you this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingertips wrap around my wrist, send a tingling sensation through my own. Suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri pulls away. Sorry, I'm feeling a little lightheaded today. Didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her paintbrush again, but her movements seem even clumsier. She's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finished filling the night sky with white dots that looked like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Me too. Are you gonna add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true. But won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it'd be best if I leave it here then. Then you bring it in the morning? I can do the lettering in the classroom before the event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. Don't say it like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. Just a little concerned about the time. When you start making dinner soon. Huh? So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we could have extra time after finishing work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself. I think it would be too irresponsible for me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time left as well. It's probably my fault. I tend to be a slow worker. Well, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything, should I? Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to be a little downcast. I understand why. She sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean that it's the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up and walks her out the door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring for tomorrow. I will. Well then. Yuri fidgets. Guess I see you tomorrow. Wait. I say that without thinking. How about today? It's fine that we didn't have much time as you wanted. Because we can do this again. Whenever you want. You can come over. We can just go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. I stumbled over my word. Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so... You're very thoughtful, girlie. She takes a step closer to me and then briefly squeezes my hand. I kinda like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? She's kinda pixely like this. Like right here. You can definitely tell the strand of hair. All the edges are the best place to see it. But I didn't even get a chance since Yuri suddenly pulled back. Sorry? Huh? Hi girlie. Sawyery? Just now, we weren't... It's okay, girlie. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Aw, really? That's too bad. Sorry. But we'll be together at the festival tomorrow, so... I'll be fine, right? Of course! Sorry, beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sorry waves goodbye after her. Sorry. I thought you didn't want to come over today. Oh, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come over here and see for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you made such good friends. Yeah, that expression in those tears is so happy. It's not happy. It's all that matters to me. Tears fall down, Sawyer says. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, girlie? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sawyer, don't say that. It's true, girlie. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sawyery. What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't a burden on your mind. It is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But... Sawyer looks away. I put my hand on her shoulders to reassure her. I'm scared, girlie. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sawyer? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sawyer? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Girlie, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel, and that's enough, Sawyer. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sawyer's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sawyer nods. Even if you don't understand all your own feelings, I know that you need the most right now. That's what I'm going to give you. I would say I love you, and that's because that's the feeling, but I'm not sure how they would take it. I love you. Those are my true feelings, so there's no way you could like me more than I like you. You should have realized it sooner, but spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day helped me realize that you were truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy. Really? Suddenly, Sawyer wraps her arms around me tightly. Really? Is this really okay? Yeah. I held Sawyer in my arms and pulled her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, girlie. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sawyer's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is it? Sawyer? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now? Why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, girlie. It's okay, Sawyer. It might take some of the time for things to get better again, but no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay, I trust you. Sawyer slowly released each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as always been. Even if we are a couple. I don't know if I could handle it any more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go with whatever suits you best. Hey, girlie? Suri gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best for me, right? Eh? I don't really understand what Suri means by that. Are you saying this is what's making you feel sad, Suri? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. I feel like a bunch of thorns when you told me you loved me. That's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain about when it comes to Sawyer. I know that I love her, she loves me, but I'm having much trouble understanding Sawyer's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sawyer meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. I'll just give it everything I've got. Sawyer is the most important person to me. Okay. I'll do whatever it takes to make a happy future with her. The day of the festival. Okay. So I'm going to save. So tomorrow is going to be the day of the festival. So until then, guys, bye-bye.